Hi, hello, hello, my beautiful little birds. Hey, little birds. I miss y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the journey to love. All right. Well, here at Twin Flame Journeys, we focus on, you know, twin flames, your loved ones, you and your soulmate, whatever you want to call it. Tapping in, seeing what you and your loved one need to see and hear when it comes to your union. Okay. I ain't let the incense before I started. Let me get the incense lit. But happy to be back in, y'all. And get what? I got another surprise for y'all. I got another surprise for y'all. Just wait, just give me 1 second. Excuse me. Look. Oh, I dropped that. Oh, yeah. I done made y'all another deck. I made y'all another deck, y'all. Okay, so we're still gonna be using the Beauty and the Lyrics deck. Because this is homemade and I am making it into a real deck, but that's a process. I'm in the process of doing that, and once I make it, I gotta order it and all that. So until we get that real deck, we're gonna be using this homemade deck, which is good enough. It'll serve its rightful purpose, okay? But I am glad to be back in with y'all. We're gonna test out this new deck along with you guys' original deck, Beauty and the Lyrics Volume 1. And see what messages come out for you and your person. What y'all need to see, hear, and know. Okay? So it's already kind of late, so I want to go ahead and tap in for the video. Hopefully the video won't take too long. And I'm going to go ahead and do y'all 3 energies for the week. Okay? It's already Wednesday. I'm 2 readers behind, so I'm just going to go ahead and do all 3 just in case I don't get to see you guys on Friday. All right? So let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's see what's on your person's mind. It's Wednesday, April 16, 2025. It's 9:16 p.m. Okay, let's go. All right, Spirit. What's the current energy around my collective? Around my journey to love collective? What's on that person's mind? What do they need to see, hear, and know? And if I ever fall in love again, I would be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love so true, I would be sure that the lady's just like you. That's if I ever fall in love by Shy. I have every moment without you. It seems like eternity. I'm begging you, come back to me. That's on Bended Knee by Boys to Men, okay? I have this time, I swear I'm through, but if you only knew how many times I said those words, then fall again. When will I ever learn? That's Nobody Supposed to Be Here by Deborah Cox, okay? I have so many nights I dream of you holding my pillow tight. I know that I don't need to be alone. That's on Bended Knee by Boys to Men. I have every man wants a woman that ain't good for just laying on her back. And I'm that kind of woman that's just kicking it by escape. And last but not least, I have to tell the one that I once adored that they can't have my love no more. That's Angel by Amanda Perez. Okay? And before I start channeling messages to you guys, I'm going to use these new decks to clarify these cards, okay? All right, Spirit. What can I give for If I Ever Fall in Love by Shy? With you, I tap into a higher consciousness, okay? What can I give for On Bended Knee by Boys to Men? Every moment without you, it seems like eternity. I'm begging you, come back to me. I have I'm dedicated to you. All right, Spirit, what can we get for this Nobody's Supposed to Be Here by Deborah Cox? The love is unconditional. What can I get for this On Bended Knee by Boys to Men? So many nights I dream of you holding my pillow tight. I know that I don't need to be alone. My life hasn't been the same since you've come. What can I get for Just Kicking It by Escape? Every man wants a woman that ain't good for just laying on her back, and I'm that kind of woman. I love the way you look at me. And last but not least, Spirit, what can we get for This Angel by Amanda Perez? I have to tell the one that I once adored that they can't have my love no more. This fell out. I plan to keep my promises, but I'm going to take a card too. Giving up isn't an option. Mm. All right. So, guys, it's giving me the energy of an ending and a new beginning. Okay? Okay? And what I mean by that is it looks like someone is faced with a choice. Okay? I have someone who may be or may have been juggling two different energies. Okay? And they're faced with having to make a choice. Okay? And the reason why I said that is because of the angel card. I have to tell the one that I once adored that they can't have my love no more. Whoever is in that energy, they have to choose, okay, who they want to be with. All right? Now, I'm getting heavy masculine energy for most of these cards. Whoever the feminine is that this can be resonating with, I'm getting your energy for these two feminine cards. There's nobody supposed to be here, and it's Just Kicking It by Escape. Okay? I'm getting the energy of confliction. Okay? You had to end something because of being juggled. But it looks like you're still in love with this person, you know, and you're in your head about it. You're wondering what, why things may be going sour with you guys, why you had to end it. But it looks like you may not need to take it so personal, okay? Because it looks like it's just a situation where you were being juggled. And please know that in those type of situations, it's usually not you. It's usually the person who's juggling you, okay? It's their own inner demons or whatever, all right? But I do have that whoever this is that juggles you is making a choice. Okay. Now I don't know if that choice is going to be you or if it's going to be the other person who they were juggling, but they're definitely making a choice. Okay. Now I plan to keep my promises and giving up isn't an option. Okay. So whoever they do choose, I'm getting they may be choosing you, feminine, and not the other woman or the other energy. It looks like with making that choice, they plan to be dedicated this time if you're willing to give them the chance. Okay. Now, with this on bended knee, it's giving me that they think you may not be giving them a chance, or that just could be what it is. You're not open to communication with them. You may feel betrayed, or you just feel like you can't trust them. Okay. Now, with this, if I ever fall in love, clarifying that card came out with you. I tap into a higher consciousness. Okay. They're dedicated to you. All right. They feel like you've changed their life since you come into it. Okay. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're dealing with an energy that's used to not being monogamous or used to being a player, or used to just, having people in their life who accept their player ways. Okay. But it looks like they're understanding that that does not work with you or for you. Okay, and they're choosing to make a conscious choice to be with you. Okay, and in doing that, they have to let go of people who they never really planned to let go of. You kind of getting that with that angel card. Okay, but they see that you love them unconditionally. And maybe that's what's prompting them as well. Not just the fact that their life has changed since you've been there, but that they can actually see that you love them unconditionally. And with that card coming out, I don't know why I'm getting like heavy emphasis on it. Like maybe the other energies that they deal with or that they were juggling you with, maybe that love is conditional. Okay? It's like a give and take relationship is not based off of love. Okay? What else can we get for this energy spirit? Cards are saying. Can we go back to the days our love was strong? Can you tell me how perfect love goes wrong? That's on Bended Knee again by Boys to Men. It didn't take much time to think about, but I didn't want to move too fast. That's Beauty by Drew Hill. Because you let our love just fall apart, you no longer have my heart. Okay? That's Doing Just Fine by Boys to Men. And for some reason, that Doing Just Fine card is resonating, is giving me that it's resonating with your energy, feminine. Okay? But we're going to see. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this Doing Just Fine card by Boys to Men Spirit? My heart yearns for you. Hmm. Can we clarify this Beauty by Drew Hill? It didn't take much time to think about, but I didn't want to move too fast. Let's take a walk together and talk. Can we go back to the days our love was strong? Can you tell me how perfect love goes wrong? Can we clarify that spirit? It's on Bended Knee by Boys to Men. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah. Whoever this masculine is, they definitely want to work it out. This Doing Just Fine card is giving me your energy. Like you may be telling them or acting like you're doing just fine because of whatever this betrayal was, but your heart yearns for this person. Okay? They want to work it out. It looks like they want to come back in and fix whatever this situation is. Okay? Planning to give you, the type of relationship you want, whether it's just being monogamous, whether it was certain stuff that you weren't willing to, certain things that you weren't willing to compromise on when it comes to you guys' relationship. Okay? But in their head, giving up isn't an option. All right? They're dedicated to you. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. Okay, yeah. So it's giving me that you guys are in the same energy, still in love and missing each other. Okay? Now, I don't know how open, whoever this is resonating with, I don't know what role the feminine plays. I don't know what role the masculine is playing. But it looks like, you guys are portraying, at least the feminine is portraying one thing but feeling another way. Okay? And it looks like the masculine energy wants to work this out, but they don't know if the feminine is open to it, the feminine isn't open to it, or something like that. Okay, but I'm getting that you have helped them tap into a higher version of themselves, into a higher consciousness. They've seen and experienced things that they have never before they met you. Okay, and it looks like your heart is yearning for this person. They want to take a walk, and talk, see what you guys can work out together. Okay, what can we get for our expectation for these energy spirit? What can they expect going forward? I have Baby Won't You Come Inside. I'll take you on a fantasy ride. Take a journey through my universe. My love's the softest place on earth. That softest place on earth by Escape. I like being in the same room as you and your girlfriend. The fact that she don't know, that really turns me on. That's my little secret by Escape. Next time you come my way, I know just what to say. That's Candy Top by Seven Kimball. Okay? All right. Let's clarify these cards. Can we clarify next time you come my way? I know just what to say. This can be taught by Seven Campbell. My feelings run deep for you. Okay, that came out in reverse. I don't usually take these cards in reverse, so we're gonna see. I like being in the same room as you and your girlfriend because that might have been how I was supposed to take it with this my little secret card coming out. Let's see. I like being in the same room as you and your girlfriend. The fact that she don't know that really turns me on. Can we clarify that, Spirit? You are my peace. That just came out in reverse. Baby, once you come inside, I'll take you on a fantasy ride, take a journey through my universe. My love's the softest place on earth. Can we clarify that? Softest place on earth, by Escape Spirit. This came in reverse too. You make me feel like I can conquer the world. Now, for expectation, I'm getting one of two things. Okay, I'm getting either this masculine is lying and just wants you back, and they're gonna keep juggling you, or I am getting fantasizing. So it look like I'm getting that this may not come back together. I'm getting like fantasizing and replaying the fact that they juggled you with another party. Maybe that's why I said that. Maybe you just don't trust this person anymore and you feel like they're gonna forever juggle you. You feel like they're a liar and you're not gonna take them back. And I'm getting that they're gonna be left fantasizing over you. Even maybe picturing you when they have intercourse with other people. I don't know why I'm getting all that. Child. That's what I'm getting for expectation though, family. It look like somebody ain't gonna take this for this person back. They want this, you know. I'm getting one or two things. Either you're not gonna take them back because you feel like you can't trust them and they're a liar, they already broke the trust. Or those of you who do take them back, it's like they're gonna still be succumbing to their temptations. They may still eventually end up back juggling you, keeping secrets, having people around who they sleeping with and you don't know behind your back is yeah. Okay. That's what I got. They want to put in the work to get you back though. But it look like just to still play with you. Okay? That's what I got. You do what you will with that. Cause I know, baby, back in my toxic days, I actually dealt with people like this who I knew wasn't gonna do right, but because intercourse was good and stuff like that, I still just let them in, knowing they had people and because it was myself, it was my own selfish reason. It was because I wanted what I wanted at the time that I wanted it. I didn't really care about all that other stuff. Okay, but do what you will with that information, my little birds. Okay, but that's what you can expect. Either one or two things. Either you not taking them back because you just don't trust them, or so some of you taking them back. They may be good at first, but it's eventually going to be a repeated cycle. Okay. And I'm getting that those of you who ain't taking them back, you know better. All right, let's get our next energy in. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ancestors, other spirit guides, universe. What's the current energy around my Journey to Love collective? What do they need to see, hear, and know from that person? I started to write you letters, but I wanted to be more clever. I wanted to get down to sweet talk you. That's Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. Don't need a man around if he's throwing down too fast. You gotta work me slowly. That's Work Me Slow by Escape. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. That's Unfaithful by Rihanna. All of the women, all of the expensive cars, all of the money don't amount to you. That's Incomplete by Cisco. And I know it might sound crazy, but after all that, I still loved you. That's Angel by Amanda Perez. You better sit down and look around because you must have bumped your head. And I love you enough to talk some sense back into you, baby. That's Why Don't You Love Me by Beyonce. Okay? Let's clarify. All right, Spirit. Can we clarify this Can We Talk card by Tevin Campbell? I started to write you letters, but I wanted to be more clever. I wanted to get down to sweet talk you. I manifested you. Okay? Can we clarify this Work Me Slow card? Don't need a man around if he's throwing down too fast. You gotta work me slowly. Let's heal together. All right, can we clarify this Unfaithful card by Rihanna? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. I don't want to imagine you with anyone else. Can we clarify all of the women, all the expensive cars, all of the money don't amount to you? This Incomplete card by Cisco. No one can ever know. I only trust you. Can we clarify this Angel by Amanda Perez? And I know it might sound crazy, but after all that, I still loved you. Let's start a family. Can we clarify? You better sit down and look around because you must have bumped your head. And I love you enough to talk some sense back into you, baby. This Why Don't You Love Me card by Beyonce. We can work through anything. Okay? Excuse me. So it looked like we had an energy of two people either sneaking around or one of the energies feel like the other person's heart belongs to somebody else or something. Something. Let's see. You know what I'm getting? I don't know who this player is. I am getting, it's a player from the Himalayas, baby. Somewhere feeding the same lines and lies to two different women. That's what I'm getting. One woman knows about the other woman. She tired of being the other woman though. She tired of thinking about what y'all doing together and behind her back and stuff like that. And another one knows what they're doing and wants to leave, but here come the masculine with all the excuses, telling them how they feel incomplete without them. They can't trust nobody else but them. When the other woman walks away, we got a main female, and we got another woman. Okay, who this masculine is juggling. Okay, the other woman, the masculine feels like he manifested her. Okay, now I'm getting back and forth with this other woman. Like the other woman leaves, gets sucks back in, leaves, gets sucks back in. Okay, and she gets sucked back in because of the lies and stuff that this masculine is feeding her, telling her things like, "Oh, I manifested you. You make me want to heal. You know, I want to start a family with you. Let me get you pregnant." Okay? And then we got this main female who they probably have had some type of long term commitment with already. It's getting tired of them. They're seeing that they take them for granted. They ready to go. But here comes this masculine telling them, well, we can work through anything. You know, I feel incomplete without you, baby. You know? What in the hell? That's what I'm getting. I kid you not. That is the energy that I'm getting. The other woman is tired. She's tired of this masculine being unfaithful to their main female, using them, for sex, keeping them on the outside, not bringing them any real commitment. Not only is she tired of being the other woman, she tired of the masculine sharing himself with other women, especially telling her that he want to build a family and saying things like, he manifested her and stuff like that. It's like it's all BS. She don't know what to think. What else can I get for this energy spirit? I have would have been a pleasure just to know your name. Look at me, silly me. Now I'm back in love again. That's Do You Want To by Escape. I have When Rain Has Found Your Heart. Never fear, I'm never far. You just run to the arms of the one who loves you. That's arms of the one who loves you by Escape. And from this precious day, I can gladly say there's no place that I'd rather be. Let's Let It Snow by Boys to Men. Okay? Can we clarify? Would have been a pleasure just to know your name. Look at me, silly me. Now I'm back in love again. Spirit, this Do You Want To card by Escape. You are my heartbeat. Can we clarify? When rain has found your heart, never fear, I'm never far. You just went to the arms of the one who loves you. It's the arms of the one who loves you card by Escape. Can we clarify that, spirit? You encourage me to keep going. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about all that noise in the background. Okay, yeah, you encourage me to keep going. That's what I got for arms of the one who loves you. Can I know what I just got. Can we clarify from this precious day? I can gladly say there's no place that I'd rather be. This Let It Snow by Boys to Men card. You see my flaws and love me anyway. I'm getting the energy that this masculine is in love with two different women. And he don't want to let that one of them go. He got history with one of them, the one who I said is the main female. That's why he don't want to let them go, because he feel like he done been through ups and downs and all this with her, just don't want to leave her. And then this other one, this other woman, he feel like it's something in her that he's never experienced with anyone else. It's like encouragement, like whoever this other woman is encourages him, makes him want to fight for life, makes him want to be healed. With this right Miss Slow card, I'm getting that for the other woman. Like the masculine wants to sleep around and wants to do this and do that, but she sees that he needs healing and she wants to do that together. But he too busy being stuck in some type of loyalty with this past energy, with this main female energy that he can't stop cheating on. Make it make sense. Okay? With this would have been a pleasure just to know your name. Look at me, silly me. Now I'm back in love again. I'm getting that for the other woman energy. Now that's clarified by you and my heartbeat. And it's giving me that that's what this masculine is telling her to keep her from leaving him alone for good. It's like he's telling her, like, baby, you really the one for me. You the one I want, but you're not leaving. You're not giving the other woman what she really wants. It's like at this point, are you really in love or are you just some type of narcissist? Because I do get these feelings. It's like you're fighting your healed version of yourself. I'm talking to the masculine. It's like you fighting the healed version of yourself. You found someone who you can heal with, who you can be your true divine masculine self with, but you want to be stuck in the type of energy where you breaking people's heart and you using people and playing people. It's like you're fighting the healed version of yourself. And when you're with this other woman, you just feel all types of bliss. You feel like she sees who you really are and she loves you anyway. Now that can go for either female. That can go for the main female because I know this main female know who you are and but it's giving me with the other woman constantly walking away and coming back and the main female never leaving. It's giving me the energy that you feel like somebody don't know their worth, and it's giving me the main female, and maybe that's why you constantly cheat. Okay, you don't instilled it in their head that y'all can work through anything, including all this cheating that you're doing, all this this future faking that you're doing with these other women, wanting to make new families and stuff. Okay, what can these energies expect going forward, Spirit? What can they give for expectation for these energies? I have come a little bit closer and look into my eyes, if only for a moment. Boy, don't be surprised. That's tonight by Escape. I got What Do I Gotta Say to Get to Your Heart to make you understand how I need you next to me. That's Have You Ever by Brandy. And last but not least, I got We Should Be Happy Together Forever, You and I. That's the end of the road by Boys to Men. And before I clarify, I'm getting the energy that this other woman is going to walk away for good. She's going to be heartbroken over it. Okay. Maybe even go back a few times before she finally gets it. Okay. But I'm getting that some coming to the end of the road. Okay. Can we clarify the end of the road card? Spirit. I'm hoping for eternity with you. Can we clarify this? Have you ever by Brandy card? What do I gotta say to get to your heart to make you understand how I need you next to me? It's giving narcissist. I always wonder what's on your mind. Can we clarify? Come a little bit closer and look into my eyes, if only for a moment. Boy, don't be surprised. It's tonight card by Escape. Being with you is part of my life's purpose. Yeah. It's giving me that, I don't know if the other woman sees this masculine as her counterpart and that he's just stuck in some type of ways or just feeling some sense of loyalty to this main female. And that's why she constantly goes back because she feels like that's really her person or what, because she feels like being with this masculine is part of her life's purpose. Okay, now one thing I'm gonna share something private and personal. One thing that I have learned about failed relationships and stuff, yeah, that I found that the divine had to tell me personally, and they just told this to me like a day or two ago, 2 days ago, is that when I come across like love interests and stuff, or let me rephrase that. When I come across people who I'm just meant to be in their life just to heal them, especially if it's a masculine, I see their potential, and we may, I fall in love. Okay, when I'm put into someone's life to help them heal, sometimes I fall in love, and I forget the fact that I'm just there to help them heal. Okay, and that's what I'm getting for this energy. Whoever this other woman is, whether you feel like this your person or not, it looks like they're not in the position to receive what you're offering. They want things how they want it, whether that's juggling you with another person or just they can't see themselves being monogamous. You know, it's on you to keep extending yourself. I'm getting that you're just put in their life to help them heal. So, maybe all that you should offer them is a friendship. Okay, because it looked like you're hoping and praying for something that they're just not willing to give you. And it's not fair for you to keep doing this to yourself, especially when you know you can't take stuff like this. Now, some women can't take stuff like this. They see, oh, he's just a player. I can handle that. I'm gonna just play my part and just stay in my lane and let him do what he do. Some women do live like that when it comes to men. But it looks like that's not the type of woman that you are. You want something monogamous. You want someone who belongs to only you. And it looks like you're not getting that from this masculine. So it looks like you may have a choice to make. Okay. And it looks like that choice is eventually going to be made because I do have end of the road here. It looks like you're finally going to see that nothing is going to change, that you were put in this person's life just to help them see something in another light, help them tap into a higher consciousness or whatever purpose that you served. Okay. But wanting to actually be and build with them, if you're not willing to accept this lifestyle that he lives, then you need to move on. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Being with you is a part of my life's purpose. I mean, I don't know. But you definitely going when you leave for good, you're definitely gonna always think about them. Probably because y'all are connected, and it's giving me what I said. Somebody, I don't even know if I said it this spread. Did I say it this spread or last spread? Somebody fighting their healed version of themselves. That's what I'm getting for this masculine, fighting the healed version of themselves. You see the healed version of them. That's the version of them that you are connected to. But that ain't the version of them that they want to be. Okay? And you have to accept that. Some people ain't ready. They want to keep repeating cycles. They want to keep learning the same lessons. They don't want to evolve. They don't want to step into their higher versions of themselves constantly, you know, moving forward. Some people really don't want that. Or some people just aren't awakened. They so blinded by what they've been through or their living circumstances or the people that they're around that they never get a chance to tap into that higher version of themselves to transform and be that higher version of themselves. They just never get that far. And you have to accept that about certain people. Even if you are already in love, if you want better for yourself, you have to make better for yourself. And better is not going to come by you um, accepting things that you know that you're not okay with. Okay? All right? Now, the higher version of themselves understands you, but for some reason, they fight that part, they fight their version. Okay, excuse me. They fight their version of themselves. So you may never, not in this lifetime, you may not get what you want out of them. If you want to choose to, if you feel like you just don't want to be with nobody else and you want to choose this lifestyle, you want to be one of the many ones, the many households they go around to, good luck with that. But I'm not getting that for your energy. I'm getting that you're finally going to get it and you're finally going to walk away. Okay? That's what I got for y'all energy. Love bird. What's going on over here? That's what I got for y'all energy, okay? So I wish you the best, okay? Because this person is definitely has you conflicted, okay? They're showing you you're seeing the higher version of themselves with you, and it's because you're bringing that out of them, okay? But when they leave you and go back home to the other woman, they jump right back into that old energy. Loving the fact that the main female allows them to be this player, allows them to just live freely with no uh, repercussions and consequences for their actions. Okay, they like that, and that's their battle. That's what's gonna always keep them from being the best version of themselves. Being around people who let them thrive in low vibrational energy. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm gonna put these cards up. Okay, I don't know where I was before I left. I guess that I had already wrapped up. Okay, so on to the third energy. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ancestors of the spirit guides, universe. What is the current energy around my journey to love collective? What do they need to see, hear, and know when it comes to their person? Your secret admirer, I've been watching you. That's my boo by Ghost Town DJs. She'll never guess in a million years that we got this thing going on. That's my little secret by Escape. I still feel your presence in my bed at night. That's 5 steps by True Hill. But I was caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a phase. That's if I ever fall in love, I shy. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. That's my little secret by Escape. And last but not least, I have there's so much more waiting for you in store. Let's let us know about Boys to Men, okay? Can we clarify your secret admirer? I've been watching you. This is my boo card by Ghost Town DJ Spirit. You are my true soulmate. Can we clarify? She'll never guess in a million years that we got this thing going on. It's my little secret card. I feel a sense of balance with you. Okay? Can we clarify? I still feel your presence in my bed at night. 5 steps by Drew Hill. You make me feel safe. I can come out of survival mode. Can we clarify? But I was caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a phase. If I ever fall in love, I shine. You've taught me compassion. Can we clarify you're my little secret and that's how we should keep it? My little secret by Escape. Will you walk this path with me? And can we clarify there's so much more waiting for you in store? Just let it snow by Boys to Men. I have you fill my heart with joy and I don't want to live without you. Okay. All right. So it looks like we have what is it with the sneaking around? So it looks like we got either some people involved that are in relationships or just seeing other people, not monogamous. Okay. Um, for this secret admirer, I've been watching you. I don't know whose energy that is, but whoever constantly watches the other person, they feel like you're their true soulmate. Okay. With this, you'll never guess in a million years that we got this thing going on. I'm getting that for. I'm getting that for masculine energy. Like they're involved with someone who they this could be the same energy that I've been putting on this whole reading, okay? Or it could just be something new and it could be somebody else that has someone already, but they're sneaking around with somebody else. And the reason why they're sneaking around with somebody else is because that person, they feel balanced with that person. They feel new feelings and stuff that they ain't never felt with that person. And however you guys are sneaking around, it's like it's in a way where the main person ain't gonna find out. That's how y'all feel. Okay. With this, I still feel your presence in my bed at night. It's giving me that people sneaking around and falling in love with the people they're sneaking around with, while still holding on to the people they've been with, knowing they're not treating them right. That's what this is giving me. Okay. And the reason why they can't let the outside person go is because that's the person that's helping them see a better version of themselves. That's the person that's helping them grow. but they still feel the need to keep it a secret and to still hold on to the past. That's what I'm getting. It's like the theme of this overall reading today is holding on to the past. It's a lot of people holding on to the past, trying to have their cake and eat it too, ruining people, messing with people's hearts. Okay? Maybe I should name it toxic masculinity. I might name it that. This video. Because that's what I'm getting. With these three different readings that I'm pulled out, that is what I'm getting. Even if it ain't the masculine, if it's feminine, that's what I'm getting. Toxicity. People who are seeing the best versions of themselves with other people, but still won't let go and dragging other people along. If you know you're happy with somebody else new, give the person who you have that history with a chance to be happy too. It's like selfishness to the extreme, to the 10th power. You want to be happy with your sneaky link, with your outside person, and still drag your main person along for the ride. They want to be happy too. Okay? Because I'm getting someone madly in love with the person they're sneaking around with. That's what I'm getting for this message. That's what I've been getting for all these messages. I'm getting toxic masculines, but this can be feminines too. But I'm getting toxic masculines heavy. In love with the people who they're sneaking around with, but still dragging along their past person. And it's because you know that past person ain't gonna leave you for all this BS you be putting them through. You want somebody who gonna always be there. Because you know that the new person, the sneaky link you dealing with, they only gonna put up with your BS for so long. It's giving major selfish energy. You seeing the healed version of yourself with these people that you're sneaking around with. You seeing the better version of yourself, and then you still going home putting the person who you've been with for a long time through the ringer, knowing that you're not happy with them no more. Why you hanging? Why is you hanging on? That's what I'm getting. What else for this energy spirit? Must take a chance and spread my wings, 'cause love can make you do some crazy things. That's Nobody's Supposed to Be Here by Deborah Cox. It's on everybody's mind about you and I. They think so, but they don't really know or want to know. That's My Little Secret by Escape. I have yet to find that someone who would care to satisfy me, to stay right by me. That's Who Can I Run To by Escape. And that's giving me the energy of the other woman. She can see what you're doing. She can see that you're not letting go. You're just using her for a thrill or to, you know, feel some sense of superiority that she's giving you. But at the end of the day, you leaving her to sleep alone at night and going back home to somebody who you know you ain't gonna never stop doing wrong. And she thinking about leaving your butt alone. And people are wondering about this. I don't know who y'all got around y'all or how this came into play, if y'all all got mutual friends, but people are suspecting this. But this other woman, this other energy, whoever is the outside person, they can see that you are not willing to give them what they really want in a relationship and in a partnership. They're starting to come to that realization. And they finna spread their wings on your butt. So either somebody finna be faced with a choice or something. Somebody finna get an ultimatum or something. You're gonna have to pick one or leave somebody alone. I don't even gotta clarify that. What can these energies give for expectations? Ooh, God darn it. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me finish this up, y'all. What can these energies give for expectation spirit? Love is so blind it feels right when it's wrong. Me, myself, and I by Beyonce. I have strong determination and I'm not afraid of change. That's who can I run to by escape. And we are lovers through and through and through. We made it through the storm. That's real love by Mary J. Blige. Okay. Now I'm getting the outside energy for this me, myself, and I, and it's who can I run to. Okay. But I'm not sure whose energy this is for this real love. I don't know if this is the main energy or if this is the outside energy. Can we clarify that, spirit? You're my sunshine. Another card, please. You're the love of my life. One more, spirit. Trust the process, babe. I don't know what to get from that. Somebody gonna eventually. I don't know if the juggler is going to choose the outside person eventually, or if they're going to choose to finally be good to their main person. Okay, it's giving me that they may finally choose to be good to their main person, the one who they have the history with, because I'm getting that we are lovers through and through and through. We made it through the storm. This real love by Mary J. Blige. I'm getting that they might finally, do right by them. And the only reason why I say that is because of these other two cards that I said are resonating with the outside energy. Love is so blind it feels right when it's wrong. I have strong determination and I'm not afraid of change. Like, they may not want to, but they'll do what they have to do to move on. You know what I'm saying? And they just come to the realization that this whatever they can putting themselves through with this energy, with this juggling, is wrong. It feels right, but it's wrong. They come to that realization. I don't know. I don't know what to expect for this lovers card. I think this might be for expectation. It might be that the outside energy moves on, okay, and that this masculine might finally step up and be good to the person who they got history with. Okay, can we clarify this real love card by Mary J. Blige Spirit? Can we talk for a minute, girl? I want to know your name. I don't know. Maybe they might choose the outside. Because with this Can We Talk card coming through, it's giving me like that's how you guys are introduced. Like they seen you. I'm talking to the outside energy. Like they seen you and they just was like, hey, can we talk? Can I get to know you? I don't know. Maybe they could be resonating with the main energy too. I don't know what to say about that, y'all. But uh, yeah. I'm getting that masculine is going to eventually make a choice. It's not clear to me what choice they're going to make, whether they choose to be with the new energy or whether they choose to stay and be good to the old energy. But it's giving me that they're definitely going to eventually make a choice. Okay? And it's giving me that the outside energy is going to eventually just realize that that them sneaking around and sharing themselves with somebody who is not willing to give them the type of relationship they want is eventually what they're not going to want anymore, and they're going to choose to walk away. Maybe that's what is going to prompt this masculine to make a choice. That's why I said it could be that he's choosing the outside energy. Maybe that's what's going to prompt them to eventually make a choice. You choosing to walk away for good. Okay, I don't know. Do what you will with that info. I guess the advice is, you guys who are, know that you're a sneaky link and all that, you're dealing with somebody who got a main person at home, have have some dignity about yourself, okay? I know y'all like to have one up on people and have people going crazy knowing that you're sleeping with that person and all that, but at the end of the day, it all depends on what type of person you are at the end of the day. If you're the type of person that don't ever want to be in a real relationship and you just like hurting people like that, then I don't know what to tell you. But for the people who, just got caught up in some stuff like that, like maybe you didn't know this masculine had a person before you was already in love, so you just continuously doing it, hoping that they'll pick you. It looked like in order to, you need to put some fire under their ass. Okay? You need to walk away and do what's best for you. Because a lot of you are not supposed to be dealing with these type of people anyway. And it's going to take for you to walk away for you to either find your real person, or if they are your real person, for them to finally make a choice and do right by you. But they ain't going to do it as long as you're letting them juggle you. Okay? And that's what I got for my lovebirds. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the messages. I hope you enjoyed that new deck. Okay. I can't wait to finish making that. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That's what I got for y'all, my lovebirds. Okay. Um, if that resonated in any way, please let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know, guys, how you like the new cards. If you like them at all, or if you don't, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, or if you just don't mind, please hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, guys, please go ahead and subscribe. Join us here in our family of love birds. Join the family. Okay. But yep, that's it, y'all. Until next time, y'all be breezy, y'all be easy, be good to one another, okay? And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Be blessed.